Hello. Oh, wait a second. Did not realize that was on. Well, hello. This is Happy Valley Hobbies, and these are hobbies that make me happy. And it's going to be a short one today because of technical difficulties. After trying to figure out what was going wrong, I had to, rebooting the computer, solved it. So I'm assuming that there's not many people going to be in chat because of that. Because it's like now on Saturdays 8:45, but it is now 9:10 before I was actually able to get on. So at first I thought it just wasn't loading up anything on YouTube. Don't know why. I mean, worked fine on the phone, but it just was not working on the computer. Everything else was, so I guess rebooting, check whatever was. Well, hello there, Anfield. Thank you for coming in. As I said before, sorry for the delay. Just basically technical difficulties. Had to finally turn around and decided to reboot the whole computer, and here we are. I'm not expecting many people showing up, mainly because there's a good chance that people are watching other things, because normally they start on the hour, and one of the reasons why I decided to go at 8:45. Oh, okay. Well, I thank you for showing up, Dan, and letting me know what's going on. Yeah, it's like I don't know what it was. It just would not play any YouTube videos at all. So let's see if it refreshed on this. Yes, it did refresh. All right, yay. Yes. Put that on mute. We'll take care of it later as I go on the workbench. But yeah, it was annoying. It's like I'm like, oh, get ready and all that, and it just did not work. But it is now working, so that's a good thing. One of the things that still trying to get used to this new schedule, and hopefully, well, I'm assuming that I'm gonna maybe lose a couple of people that normally were on the Sunday live streams, just because, well, Sunday night is much different than Sunday or Saturday morning. So hopefully pick up more people. I don't know. I know the other times that I've changed times, the same thing happened. I've lost some people, gained some people, and hopefully I wind up with more than that I lost, because I almost want to say when I was on Friday and changed to Saturday, I do remember losing a good portion of a good portion of the people who were watching live, and it took me a while to sort of build that back up. Just consistency, basically, and that's, I guess, one of the sort of way to be successful on YouTube is just keep on doing. Right now I'm at 137 subscribers, and I'm trying to think how long I've been doing this. I would have to double check on that, because I know what had happened was, I think it was 2020. I almost want to say. Well, hello there, Steel Mill. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, when I first started this, it was basically due to Heath over at Humanity Junction, poking at me, going like, "Hey, But it's too just too busy. Just want to pop in and say, well, thank you for popping in, and N Scale Train Boy, which I should know your name, and I'm completely blanking on it. That's interesting. It's like this. My main screen here has apparently better resolution than that screen because I can not quite really read. The pixels are odd on that. Yeah, actually, this is actually higher res than that. So, not quite sure why, but it is what it is. But yeah, technical difficulties are really annoying. It's like, all right, setting up and all that, and everything but YouTube is working. But after resetting the computer, whatever YouTube was having issues with, gone away. So not quite sure what that was. I did sort of like leave the computer on overnight. So it'd be easy to, just hop on and click buttons and be live. Apparently that was not the thing to do last night. But anyway, let's see how far we can get with this is what I want. Go back to this one. All right. Now, one thing with this whole bridge here, I think I might have goofed on something. I'm not quite sure, but duh, that away. Let's grab this. I have to sort of position this in the ravine so we can actually read the whole chat. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Why is this not sitting down? Huh. This is odd. When I first did this, this was way too low, and now it's way too high? That's not making any sense. Yeah, it's now way too high. Huh. That's annoyingly bizarre. Very annoyingly bizarre. Huh. No. The only thing I'm not quite sure. Did things warp? Because yeah, this is not fitting anymore. Especially on this side. This is almost, yeah, about a finger and a half higher than the other side. bizarre. Huh. Well, that's slightly annoying. Let's see now. I guess I can. So put that over there. So we cut that. Right across. We can go slightly crazy on this because, well, it's going to be blocked by rocks anyway. And scenery. Push that down, push that down. Okay. All right. Now, thinking. Probably right now, it's probably a good idea to make the ties for this section. Yeah, let's do that. Make the ties for this section. So let's see how. First we'll square that off. Yeah, pretty much. It definitely was a glitch this morning. Now, let's see. That's what I was. Let's see what would be a good eye spacing. And 10 scale feet should do it. There's well, with normal gauge, I think it's 8 foot. Since this is probably maybe should go with 9. What would 9 look like? Let's see, that's how 9 would look like. 10 would look that way. No, I think we'll go with 9. because it is practically standard. Standard gauge ties are 9 or 8 feet. Standard gauge is close to 5, but it's a little shorter. And I'm doing 6, so adding a foot to the ties makes sense. Got that done. Still 9. Yeah, still 9. So let us break out chopper. And I usually keep the chopper within reach. Looks like I have me put it out of reach. Alright. I'm going to use the phone or a flashlight. Oh, that's not what I want. Turned on location, and it's like when I turned it off, it said, "Hey, turned off location. You won't be able to get targeted ads." This is precisely why I turn it off. Well, I wasn't planning on using the chopper, hence I didn't have it out to be used. Because I had thought I had it in a very specific spot, but apparently I do not have it at a very specific spot. So not only we're having technical issues, but we're also having glitches of being prepared. Yeah, looks like this day is starting very swimmingly. I have an odd feeling I'll find it after the stream, which I actually planning on. The company's having a company day at a local place. Well, relatively local. It's, if I remember correctly, it's maybe about an hour away, I guess. Not sure if anyone has heard of the Great Escape. Apparently every year that's where they have their yearly company picnic. One of the rare times that we actually see the upper echelons of the company. All right. Well, can't do ties. So what else can we do? Yes. Unfortunately, it's a little warped, but this is being a diorama, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Let's see. That there, that there. Let's see, that there. But it's not a softwood, so this might take a while. Let's grab this to that. A nice straight edge. And can I find where the mark is? Found what the mark is, and now we just scribe. And then from here, I'm trying to figure out where another tool. Right. Well, that half is easy to find. Now, can I find the saw that goes with it? All right. Yes, I can. Yay. All right. This goes deep enough. Yes, it does. All right, now for the boring part of going through very hard and thick. Let's try this direction. Now it's a little bit easier to control. One of the things that you can't probably you can't see what I'm doing because I'm too far off the camera angle. It's one thing I like using the phone because I could see live what I'm doing wrong. One of the things I'm doing is I'm not cutting straight across like this. I'm actually sort of going like this one. Oh, hello. Ooh, pancakes. Well, I thank you very much for the support. I know that I would wind up losing people. No matter, it's one of those things that no matter what you do, we can't you can't accommodate everyone's schedule. So I know I would lose people and gain people, because I'm assuming like for Hot Dog Pilot Andy, and also for Anfield, since they're across the pond, this time would be better for them. But I also know that I would also be losing people, so not being a massively large channel, it's okay. Hopefully I will wind up picking up new people, but not sure if you saw the beginning of this. Speaking of being too early in the morning, I completely blinked on your name. PK and W. But I myself had technical difficulties, which apparently had to do with YouTube, not with my setup. It just wasn't playing any videos, and it wasn't until I actually turned around and rebooted the whole computer that it actually wound up working. So I'm not quite sure what settings there were, but once I rebooted the computer, everything was fine. Anyone watching on the replay will notice that it's not a full hour because of said technical difficulties. There, that only goes that far. Split that one. Ta-da! All right, we got that. That's the road bed for that side. Now we add road bed for this side. But and it looks like this is all I'm going to be able to do today because one, it's short, and two, I have, well, I wouldn't say misplaced, but my tools that I want to use today are not within reach. And unfortunately, it might be one of those things that when I actually find where the location is, I'll find out they were in within reach, just out of sight. That's good enough for now. Let's switch back over to the head over to the headshot cam. All right. Back to camera select. There we go. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this very short session. So it's well, thank you for everyone who has shown up, and also thank you for the people who watch this afterwards. It's one of those things I keep on forgetting to people who watch the not live, and I got to start really start to thanking everyone for coming in. Thank you, Sparky, for coming in and basically saying that 33 minutes is not too short. Well, it's shorter than what I was expecting. But thanks everyone for the support. I mean, I know I'm not as large as well, like Sparky, but thank you. Also, it's one of those things where since I work second shift and can't make a lot of the normal weekday shows, I usually also sleep in. So it's one of those things of this is a reason to get up in the morning. Still haven't gotten used to getting up this early in the morning, but eventually get used to things. But I think that'll be it for now. So I think the world needs more love. So find your passion, add some silliness to it, and spread it around. Bye, everyone.